What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video we are checking out a very interesting docking station from Anker. What we have here today is called the Anker Prime docking station. This is designed for Thunderbolt 4 and 5 devices. So imagine for a second you plug in your laptop to this and all of a sudden you have all these ports available to you. Something that a lot of laptops are lacking, because with a lot of laptops you don't actually get that many ports. Well, this docking station will solve that problem for you. So this also offers some insane transfer speeds. So up to 120 gigabits per second data transfer speed. So very, very fast transferring files in between devices, of course. And if you are using a Windows machine, you can use two displays, two 8K displays, or if you're using macOS, two 6K displays as well from this. This also has a 250 watt power adapter built in, so of course if it needs to power any devices that are connected to it, it definitely can. And it also offers 140 watt fast charging for different devices. So if you want to charge your phone, your tablet or anything else from it, you can use it for that as well. So you're not going to have extra chargers, extra cables on your desk. Everything will basically come out from this. Alright, and taking a super quick look at our device, well, it is mostly made out of metal. At the bottom here we also have some rubber legs, so whenever you have it on a desk or anything like that, it's not gonna move around. We have some holes for ventilation. We also have another hole on the side here. So I believe it pulls the air through the bottom and then it comes out from this side here. So this will cool itself down at all times, but I haven't actually heard the fan inside it for the time that I've used it. So it is extremely quiet. You will never hear anything, or at least I don't hear anything from it. Then we have a variety of ports pretty much everywhere. This is also made out of metal. So if you're looking for a device that does look good, does look like a premium device, this is definitely it. So on the back here we have a variety of ports. We have one Thunderbolt 5 upstream port, we have two Thunderbolt downstream ports, we have one HDMI slash display port ports there, we have an Ethernet port, we have our audio output. We have four USB-C ports, we have another USB-A port, so there are a lot of ports. Not to mention that you can also use like a SD card and a TF card as well. So we have slots for those on the side as well. So no matter what you're gonna be connecting or charging from this, you will find a port for it. And moving to the top here, even though you cannot see it right now because this is off, of course, at the top here we actually have a light. You can toggle that light from this button that we have on the front, and that will also kind of like blink twice whenever you connect a Thunderbolt 4/5 device. So there is a cool light here as well, but if you don't want to have any light, you can just turn it easily off. Now, because we have a cooling system inside this device, it doesn't matter if the device is under full load, it will not slow itself down. The transfer speeds are not gonna drop because it will cool itself down with that fan that we have inside it. So very important, because you don't want a system that gets overly hot and then the performance decreases. So that will not be the case with this. So if you have a laptop that typically doesn't have that many ports, you can't really connect that many things to it, a dock like this, like the Anker Prime, will basically solve that problem. This is actually great even for my Mac Mini, because my Mac Mini doesn't have that many ports. Either we don't have an SD card slot, so I always need like another device. Well, this kind of solves all that. Plus I can charge my phone from here, I can charge my tablet, I can charge pretty much any device that I have from this as well. And this way I don't need all these cables that are plugged in somewhere else. Basically everything is done through this docking system. So this could be very, very handy in a lot of situations. If you have a laptop, if you have a computer that doesn't have that many ports, this will come in very handy. Not to mention you can use dual displays as well. Because with most computers out there, most laptops out there, you basically just have like a HDMI out port. Well, this kind of solves that problem as well. Now, this video is also sponsored by Anker, and Anker also has a great promotion for the Anker Prime docking station. So if you order one of these, of course there will be a link in the video's description, you also have a chance of winning one of these massive mystery boxes that has a value of 360 pounds. And I guess I should open this and show you what's inside my mystery box. As you can see, this box is pretty massive, so I'm gonna have a hard time catching this all on camera. So I'll show you quickly what you could potentially get in this box. So first of all, you're gonna find this paper here that shows what you could have in your mystery box, and I guess we should open all these boxes and see what's inside each one of these boxes inside the big box. The first thing in this big box here is a 8-in-1 USB-C hub that's also a tablet stand. So if you have a tablet, you can keep the tablet on the stand, and you also have a hub. So that's in our first box. Moving on to our second box here. So in our second box here, we find a 67-watt fast charger for multiple devices. So whatever device you have, you could charge it from this. We'll leave that aside and we'll move on to our next box. So the next one has something that I haven't actually seen before. So this is a portable magnetic card reader for your iPhone. So you connect this to your iPhone and this sits on the back of your iPhone, and you can basically read any SD cards or anything like that. So you take the SD card from your camera and you plug it in this, and you basically see what's on it on your phone, and you can copy files and all that. So very interesting. I haven't seen something like this before. Our next box has a very interesting USB-C to USB-C cable that's able to support 240-watt fast charging. I haven't had one of these before, so this one will come in very handy as well. Alright, so next I'm gonna take this middle half out like this, and we have a bunch more boxes in here. Let's start with the biggest one, I guess, so with this one. So inside this one we have a USB-C hub. So you basically have the USB-C, you plug this into your computer, and then you have all these ports available to you. So you have a laptop, for example, you can expand all the ports you have just to this little USB-C hub here. Moving on to our next box, so this is a USB-C to a HDMI adapter. So if your laptop doesn't have or computer doesn't have an HDMI port, very easy, you plug in the USB-C and all of a sudden you have an HDMI port. So very handy this one as well. And let's move on to the next box. In the next box, you're gonna find a magnetic cable holder. So you basically install this on your desk, and then you're not gonna have all those cables hanging around under your desk as it typically happens. So this could come in also very handy. And in our last box here, we are gonna find an HDMI switch. So this could also come in quite handy. So I will have all the rules of this contest in the video's description. I'm not aware of all the rules, but I will write everything down in the video's description so you're aware of what you'll get, how you'll get it, and so on. So if you do purchase the Anker Prime docking station, you have the opportunity of winning one of these massive mystery boxes. Thanks Anker for the limited offer. For my audience, use my code and links in the video's description below to save yourself 50 pounds on the Anker Prime docking station. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer whatever comments and questions you may have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.